Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fableheim and Total War Warhammer 2 with Grom the Paunch, the biggest and the bestest. We are here today, where we left things off last time, raiding the undead lands of WAAAAAAAAAGH to complete our province. And we need a new foe to direct our 9 remaining turns of WAAAAAAAAGH. And I found them. Now, we have just crushed the pointy heads of Calador and gotten some exploding arrows out of it, so that was quite rewarding, we'll say. But now, we shall face the forces of Tic-Tac-Toe, who owns 4 territories. Apparently we have yet to discover the statues of the gods. Isn't that right? I actually have no idea where it is. But Tic-Tac-Toe is one of the Lizard Fings, and I don't like lizards, so he's gonna die. He also does have suitable climates, for us to take over and to colonize. And also he is holding the last area of the Northern Revert provinces, which I do want to complete. As we march farther south against other lizards, and Skaven are here. Ooh. This territory is unpleasant, but unpleasant is doable. We do have to unlock a bunch of recipes, 12 recipes, before we can challenge Eltharion, who is up here, the Warden of Tor Yvresse, which is our ultimate goal to win our campaign. So I do want to kind of take over the Southlands, we'll say, before we turn our direction north. So the goal is going to be to take over the Southlands. In case I've never actually explained the goal of this playthrough, we're going to take over the entire Southlands and then march against Ulthuan and let the green tide swarm over it. And that will be that. Sounds fun. That was what I was planning, basically. So, before we end our turn here, we're going to build the beast lairs here in the Plain of Tuskers. I usually, even if it's not horribly useful, this just reduces upkeep for boar, wolf, and spider rider units, reduces their recruitment, and gives them +1 recruitment rank. This isn't horribly useful for us. But even if it's not useful, I do like to build all of the resource and legendary unique buildings and whatever, because they're cool. And really no other reason. We're also going to upgrade this garrison here because the Plain of Tuskers is right next to the Umies, the pink skin gets, who we want to kill. And are not afraid of, but they're probably going to be aggressive here sooner or later. So with Grom, I've been thinking, how are we going to try and make the most? Uh-oh. Speaking of the Umies, I knew it. Well, after I spent all that money. Unfortunately, we don't get money back for trying to build those upgrades, but... Oh, he's going to let me cancel it. That was generous of you. So Grom got the raider. Our lands provide for me. This land... What? Our lands provide for all. This land provides for me. An additional income from raiding and obedience reduction in local enemy provinces. They have sacked. We've gotten obedience. Lovely. Continue to be taken. So we could get Arachnic Spiderclaw. This adds a unique Goblin Great Shaman to our faction's Lord pool. He will give additional charge bonus for all spider units, additional melee attack. When normally killed in battle, this Lord will be wounded instead, which makes him immortal basically. And he has the ability Arachnorok Eggs, which I don't know what it does. There is also a unique Warboss, but I don't really think we're going to use him at all. I hate the Ork Warboss. This is kind of like a wannabe WAAAAAAAAGH, the Great Green Prophet. But we will have to go down this eventually because there's stuff here that I want. We are going to go down Egamon. This will give us additional leadership, casualty replenishment, and physical resistance for goblins. We'll eventually get this. I do want a Goblin Great Shaman for reasons I've mentioned before. Do I even bother repairing this? Grom's going to have a say. I was gonna like reluctantly colonize this and then bounce over here. But I've decided instead that we're gonna kill some Umies. They started this war, but we're gonna end it. By eating their flesh, usually. Also, we have Dustaba. He's gonna go assassinate a few people. I mentioned earlier that in the first game, for a little bit anyway, heroes could actually kill generals. It was incredibly frustrating. But nowadays, finally, nowadays, heroes can only wound other heroes. Thankfully. It was a great change. Good job, CA. Time to kill the dead things. And this will be our first and only fight against the vampires, I believe. Because, well, I guess they're a vampire coast. They both have the acronym VC, so it's very confusing. But there are no other vampire counts in the Vortex Empire. Vortex Campaign, even. They are part of the first game, so they're in the Mortal Empires, but we're not in the Mortal Empires. Because that is a very large series dedication. Ooh, 23. There is one Mortal Empires campaign on this channel, if you are curious. It's for... oh no. Oh no. I love him so much. Icket Claw. That's right. The Chief Warlock of Clan Scryer. We took over a bunch of stuff. It has like exactly 50 episodes. Which is nice. So the way the undead work, we fought... have we fought? They're very similar to Toon Kings, except squishier, really. So, basically, we're just gonna run in here and kill them. I'm gonna have to shoot down these bats. We do have the rogue idol, of course. And we have our war. Who's gonna come and probably just reinforce us. Probably just gonna have them all come in as one thing. Group them up. Group them up. Get over here. The bats are just here to be distracting, really. Where's Grom? Hello, Grom. And we still have exploding arrows, so that's always fun. Is there anything in here that's really scary? I just saw a bunch of zombies. Not really. Crypt ghouls are pretty good against, stuff and things. Do they have any armor? Most of these things don't have armor. So I'm probably just going to keep spamming Spirit Leech on that guy. Oh, he's a wizard. Oh, he's going to die. You gonna die today. We'll pop the rogue idol back here. And get these guys involved. Get the trolls in here. This will be good. We have to war. Let's see. What's happening here? You guys aren't moving. Can you even tell what's happening here? There's just a bunch of smoke. Come on, rogue idol. Smack. The real rogue idol actually, like, does AoE damage around him. Or something. That guy got knocked back like crazy. What? Oh, camera. The bats are running away. So with the undead, if you kill their lords, they begin to crack without the leadership. Goblins do too, but our goblins are pretty thick. There goes the first enemy lord. Grom, go. Kill it. We're gonna pop Itchy Nuisance again. The beauty of having Arcane Conduit means we just have a ton of mana to do a ton of things. Which is great. I'm just gonna keep spamming that. It's very cheesy, but it's very effective, so, you know. Oh, he has it too, look. So based on his health, he bombards the area around the units. It does also damage allies, so that's something to keep in mind. He has additional armor piercing, and he has less armor. And that just goes up as he loses 25% of his health. Well, now he's deteriorating, so goodbye. And that's that. We did it. Okay. Our WAAAAAAAAAGH didn't even get to reinforce us. I bet the exploding arrows have something to do with that. Most undead are weak to fire, so, you know. Boom. Well, they didn't get an incredible amount of kills. Most vampire units are also incredibly susceptible to missiles, because they don't have a whole lot of shielded units that are worth a damn. At least for the vampire count and coast, really.
Lovely, lovely loot.
Do I loot and occupy? Nah. We'll just grab it. Oh, I'm glad I didn't loot and occupy. Because that would have dropped this. 900 gold. You'll love to see it. So we are going to try and be a little friendly up here with the Tomb Kings. Probably the easiest thing for us to be friendly with at the moment. So I'm going to trust that they're not going to be rude. No, I'm not. Never trust anyone in very hard. So we'll build the defenses here. And then Grom. So what do we want first? I do like this. I do like this. We'll go with Culinary Curmudgeon. Because this will give us growth for everywhere and casualty replenishment rate. Which is pretty important. I love casualty replenishment rate. Now we were going down... Top line. What do we want? Speed? She is pretty slow, right? 54. We'll go with melee attack. That increases her chance to hit, which is pretty small, because she is a caster. She's not a dedicated melee lord, but we'll see what we can do. So we have Night Shroud. I've actually seen this used once in PvP, and it was hilarious. But, in multiplayer, more accurately, I guess. Curse of the Bad Moon would give us a Vortex, which we don't have presently, so I wouldn't mind having it. But, do we want it now? I kind of want more Winds of Magic. Probably grab Magical Reserves, Earthing, 2 levels of this, then Arcane Conduit, then we can finish it off, and then we can see what's what. Probably grab some Scouting, honestly, after that. Magical items are always great. I don't think I'm going to repair this. Because he's probably just going to come in and hit us again, honestly. So, Ghazghul. Ghazghul next over. We're pretty much healed up. Do we want to attack from here? So this is... Okay, so if we go here and go this way, we might even be able to team up with Grom and attack Tor Yvresse. He does have... Ooh, are you the new ones? Yes, the Kroxigor Ancients. This is not a terrifying army, though. It's just the Kroxigor is pretty scary. And that garrison's pretty nifty. Okay. Easy peasy. I'm going to skip this. And we have completed the Shifting Sands, even though this is about to change. We will go ahead and give our commandment. Carrick Zorn's 1 level from being level 4, and we can build the Shaman's Hut at long last. Good, 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 good. Good. Oh, now that we have Bagar, we might actually be able to make trade with the Tomb Kings. That might be possible. I really don't want them to take the Springs of Eternal Life. But that might... They just sacked it again. Oh, there they go. Very confused by the AI's behavior, but that's nothing new. A Cloaked Stranger. So usually you don't want to do this. We're going to safeguard. Partially because we have Vampiric Corruption, and this will help offset it. If it's really early in your campaign, you can go ahead and accept that, because the Chaos Corruption doesn't come until later. But as you can see, we actually have quite a bit of Vampiric Corruption, and the Untainted is going to help with that. So that's cool. We even have Vampiric Corruption here. Can't stand for that. Let's see. It's a lot of obedience. Low recruit rank +1. Hero capacity. Hero recruit rank. Untainted. Not bad. So we definitely want to build the Shaman's Hut. I don't have enough gold for this. We're pretty close, though. I love Shamans. Well, this gives it Untainted and Adjacent as well. And increases recruitment capacity. The Rogue Idol. I want one. I mean, we already technically have one, but I want a real one, you know? I also want the Spiky Rollers. We have one of these. We started with one. But these are way better than the regular Snotlings. What does this do exactly? This is the variant that flaps. It has wings on it, I guess. It is much faster. It has a much higher charge bonus. It is expendable, which means when it breaks, it doesn't give penalty to leadership nearby. Huh. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess it's closer to a proper chariot then. Whatever. Let's go. I'm gonna force march How do I get over here? Guess we're gonna go this way then.
Orc Slayer.
Let's see. Khemri. Yeah, I'll take that. Unfortunately, we do need to take over this before we can have a proper trade agreement, so I think we are going to spawn in just a throwaway lord soon to go over there. We're sitting on 388 scrap, but that's fine. Now this... I almost call them Skaven. The lizard men are a lot tankier than what we're used to fighting. So no magic here is going to kind of be a pain. We could try and siege it down, but we don't know where tic-tac-toe is, so we're going to go ahead and fight this. This is definitely going to need the assistance of our WAAAAAAAAAGH. Ooh. It's a little tricky. They might actually come out against us if we're patient and cunning enough. We definitely do not want to fight in this choke against the lizardmen. That would be quite detrimental to our existence. There are many lads. Okay. So our WAAAAAAAGH's coming from there. Let's see what happens. Looks like the AI is content to sit there. I do think overall they have the advantage, so I'm not that surprised by their choice. Look at these nice long lines. We're gonna have to, I think, could take all the orc boys, and we'll get them in like a line here. We're probably gonna have to bait them out somehow. Somehow, some way. Somehow, some way that involves orc error boys. Now, I wouldn't call the Ork Era Boys a melee combatant by any stretch of the imagination, but they are pretty good at melee, all things considered. You know, for an archer unit. So, we'll see what needs to be done. And of course we have Ghazghul. I don't really want to throw him against the Kroxigor Ancient. This is a pretty terrifying combatant. But we'll see. Although thankfully... yeah, his bonus is versus infantry, and Ghazghul is a large unit, so... between the Potion of Toughness and being large... maybe that'll be fine. I don't actually know if the Kroxigor counts as large, even though he is a relatively large unit. But we'll find out. Well, maybe we won't find out. It's something to keep in mind. To ponder, as it were. I kind of want these goblins to be like an ancillary support. I don't really want them to be... the primary. Like, maybe we throw them in to draw them out. I was kind of hoping I'd just shoot them. And that would pull them out. Let's see. I wonder if our WAAAAAAAAGH has exploding arrows. Probably not. Maybe. Yeah, see, this choke point is such a pain to deal with. It messes with unit coherency really bad. Our WAAAAAAAGH does not have exploding arrows. Okay, that's good to know. They do have flying units, the Pterodon Riders. These are missile cav, oddly enough. Here comes the AI. Okay. You did a good job, Ork Era Boys. Now run. See, they're missile cav. Well, I had some sneaky boys too. See if I can get the orcs up here. Come to me. I assure you nothing will go awry. Everything will be fine. Okay. The show's begun. Okay, we'll slow down. These Gobbos do have... let's see if I can get in and around, maybe. If I can get in and around, maybe we'll be fine. We definitely have to shoot down the... shoot down the things. Here we go. There's actually a song, believe it or not, from... Is it... Oh, I can't remember what it's called. The Warhammer 40k... Here's the big war. The Warhammer 40k... like, naval ship game. That is from the orcs, and it's called Here We Go. Okay, just keep shooting into this blob, then. Between Ghazghul and trolls here, we should be good to go. As I mentioned, there's not a whole lot of terrifying things here, besides the Kroxigor Ancient. Now, the things in the sky are kind of running out of stuff, ammunition, so they will have to come down, which is their greatest weakness, really. They don't like to fight. So we can get our Southlands in here. Ghazghul is having fun. He's very tired already, but he's having fun. See if we can get some orc boys back here. Again, it's very important that you don't just like blob up like this. I do it, but you shouldn't do it. Do as I say, not as I do, you know? Who can we stab? You can stab them. We have another war. So what does this wall do? There's no healing involved. Lots of melee attack, lots of damahe. Sign me up. We're still getting caught up here on stuff, but that's okay. Kind of. Nope. Come back. We're kind of stuck on this. But I'm gonna shoot that. I'm gonna see if we can sneak through. Ghazghul's gonna need to... showing me goblins for some reason. Ghazghul is here, beating on the Kroxigor Lord. Kroxigor Ancient. He does have poison, which is kind of annoying. We need to keep fighting. Keeping an eye on Ghazghul's HP. We're going to pop the potion whenever we think we're in trouble. Trolls need to come into this fight, but it's a little scary. Come into here as well. Come on, lads. Here we go. Shoot these. Ghazghul is winning. Pretty handedly here. I might pop this potion. I kind of want to wait for the next WAAAAAAAAAGH, but I don't know when that's coming. We're a bit a ways. Remember, as I mentioned, the points for WAAAAAAAGH generate from fighting in melee, and they do increase substantially every time you pop it, like the amount required for a WAAAAAAAGH. So, we just need to keep people fighting, keep the WAAAAAAAAGH energy going, to power a Gork, or is it Mork? Whichever. We are going to pop the potion now. Aye. Now, because this is a settlement battle, we can just claim our victory. A close victory, but a victory nonetheless. The AI thought it was kind of 50-50. And that's because the lizardmen are pretty tricky to beat overall. I don't like fighting them. That's why I do want to get rid of them as sooner rather than later. If we can crush armies of skinks and sauruses, instead of having to fight armies of freaking monstrous dinosaurs and... what are they called? The other things. Ooh. Goblin sawmills. Upkeep reduction for greenskin spear infantry, bow infantry, and chariots. Ooh. Recruitment and increase rank. Nice. That's good. I think we... what are we looking at with money here? I think we want to save, because then we can build the shaman hut in Karakzorn. Ghazghul's gone through enough points to reach the second area. Probably going to start with Woundmaker. Keep upping that damage. As far as equipment, this is amazing. I love the Gambler's Armor. We don't have a talisman for you. The Potion of Toughness is pretty good. And we do have this. We can get some Untainted to local province. That's not Very important. What does Grom have?
Sweat it, boys.
Swindler. The bat-winged loony. It's kind of more important here at the moment. Methinks. Okay. I do know some upgrades available, but we're not going to do that. We have a commandment here. So we're going to go with growth, of course. Growth, of course, of course. Don't think we have any trade available. The Knights of Origo are down to approximately 0 settlements. Being crushed by Henry, etc., who does not serve. The Pirates of Sartosa we have a non-aggression pact with. We could seek non-aggression with the Rakov dynasty. They are at war with Henry, though, so I don't think I want to. I think I want Cetra to be my one and only friend for a while. I'm not even sure who else we could be friends, honestly. Oh, I forgot to Staba. I'm sorry, Staba. Whenever you give an order that's for the next turn, the AI doesn't see that as a unit that hasn't received orders. Wander and Gits, a great migration of the tribes. Comes to our borders, demanding shelter, wanting to join in the fight. Not normally a problem, but this don't smell right. It doesn't. But I do kind of like growth. It's only for 3 turns? Yeah, sure. Let's see. Fine, fine. It's fine. In Kasabar. Oh, I have so many things I want to build. But Night Gobbos. Shaman. We're gonna build... We'll start with the Shaman Pit. Or Shaman Hut, excuse me. Not Pit.
That'll do, boys.
We have 6 turns to make the most of this WAAAAAAAAAGH.
I can't.
Oh, you don't have a hero unit. Destabber. Chase him down. Ooh, we have a high chance of being wounded. So, we only have an 8% chance of critical failure, which will cause Destabber's death. So I think we're going to grab a kill here. It failed, but failure is kind of unimportant as long as it's not a critical failure. Maybe I should have gone to him. Critical failure is when really bad things start happening. We can't reach this, so we're going to go ahead and raid in here. Remember, we do replenish in raiding stance because greenskins are the best. And we'll keep going like that.
Gobbo's gonna rule the world.
I'm so close to this, and yet so very far. I want to upgrade this to rank 3, and I want to build a defense here. Getting Bagar to rank 3 is more important, though. Defense in Quaxatal is pretty important. Alright. We might be able to ask Khemri for money, but probably not. I could have tried to block the other human army to make sure they can't reinforce the Plain of Tuskers. Yeah. That's probably the better idea. As the tribe gets bigger, your bosses move out of striking reach and start to get ideas. They begin to think that they're better than you. They think they should get their own war. No. I'm the boss. Oh, Chaos and the Knights of Origo are dead.
Immensity.
I kind of want to kill you.
Unachievable. What you want?
Good luck, Testava. We are continuing... Oh, I was going to say we continue to put points in Assassinate, but that's not quite true, is it? So we'll go ahead and put points in Specialist. This will increase our action chance and reduce the cost of doing stuff.
Ork Slayer.
We're going to have a huge fight ahead of us.
Not possible.
So option 1 is to pull them out of it. Ooh. Yeah, they have additional defenses in camp. And they have less in March. I think we're going to fight the settlement. Because then we just win. And it's super weak. Alright.
Warlord Eternal.
Let's see if I care. Should I spend some scrap? Maybe. What are my options again? So we have more ammo and more armor piercing. I don't really care. I want this for Night Gobbos. We're holding on We're holding out for a dream. But spiky weapons might actually be pretty good. As was mentioned, some of the bonuses we have for the goblins aren't going to apply to the night goblins. How much armor is this? 25! Ooh. $72 armor. Alright, we'll give him some armor. Let's give 4. We'll give 3. That's half of our Gobbos.
Gobbo warlord.
Alright. Time for the war.
Stop this game.
Okay. First fight against Umies. They do have... Ooh, they have war wagons. They do have siege. They have some dangerous shooty stuff. But I'm pretty sure that we can surround them and crush them. Now, the larger units, such as Grom, and the pump wagons and the trolls, they can run straight through the front of the army and break into the back lines, if that's even required. We do also have the rogue idol that we can spawn on top of stuff. I'm a little worried about the war wagons, but we might be able to do some really cheesy stuff here. Where's that coming from? Okay. So, like, if we back up way over here and try and use these little fallen ruins here to block out line of sight from the musketeers, of course. The mortars don't give a shit. And then, like, move forward with both the WAAAAAAAAAGH and Grom's army. I think we might be able to make something work here. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna inundate the heavily armored units in between the other goblins. Positioning can be quite important in this game. I sometimes fail at it, but sometimes I do okay. We have the trolls. They're going to run straight through the front line. The pump wagons, we're going to have kind of probably pincer in, maybe, if we can make things work. Grom is, of course, here. The fishy tittle muncher. And Spite. I love that name. Spite. Now, this would have been a good time to have the big bad moon. But it is going to take a ton of magic to cast that. So maybe we still just want to hold on to Soul Blight and Itchy Nuisance and Sneaky Stabbins. Part of me wonders if it would have been better to just rush them, honestly. Because they're kind of disoriented and their allies are pretty far away. But this way, we have our own reinforcements. Like, if I come from over here, what are you going to do about this? Game. Your move. I'm actually going to regular time it for a second. Because I want all of this, like, up here. Got the goblins. It's very nifty, by the way, that they gave WAAAAAAAAH symbols to your WAAAAAAAH reinforcements. So you know who's who. I like that a lot. Yeah, we're going to be, like, coming in from the side here. We might even be able to catch this army as they're running, because they're tired. I know they're fast. These guys are tired. Yeah. What good are tired handgunners, though? Where's Grom? What if I just send him in? Oh, this could be really risky. We'll see if we can make it work, though. You guys need to run. I was pressing 4, but I need them to run. Now, remember, Grom is pretty strong. Lol. It should be okay. He also has regeneration. The only thing that can really hurt him are the handgunners, I think. So we have the pump wagon going that way. See if we can get the fishy tittle muncher up here. I don't really care about mortars much. I'm pressing the wrong buttons here. Snotling pumps are going. Let's get the trolls in here. You guys. Keep it rolling. See if we can get the trolls in here. Because they're now all turning to face me. Lol. Let's go, Spite. We have a few people to smite. Grom is doing fine. Our pump wagons are taking a little bit of damage. Remember, they are... Are they large units? I think they are. It's actually weird because some of the units you would think are large are small. Actually, no, if you just run in here. Get this rogue idol going. The fishy tittle muncher isn't in a bit of danger. But I think it'll be okay. We have some... let's put it on them. Trolls are great targets for this. Here we go. The war's coming in. We got the war. Where's the rogue idol? It didn't spawn. Get in there. We have the rogue idol. Pop it off. Where's Grom? How is our pump wagon situation? It's not good. That's fine. Oh, this is our good pump wagon is dying. It was being shot by these guys. We've learned our lesson, I think. That's not going to stop me. So we've learned our lesson about running straight into save the pump wagon with the war. About running straight into these things, but hopefully it doesn't make too much of a difference. Stop standing still, you gets. What's Grom up to? He's fighting this guy. Kind of a waste of time. I really need my trolls in here. I hope these guys enjoy exploding arrows. Not sure how much longer the rogue idol is going to be around, but we definitely need to keep chasing down. Yeah, you rallying? Now get out of here. Actually, you guys go here. You stay out of this fight. Now, by fighting in the settlement, we are going to actually just completely destroy them. Where, oh, where is a single target? Where, oh, where could they be? Door. Okay, so we have... We need to get in here and fight all these lords. Where's Grom? Don't chase them down. You got work to do. You silly git. Well, there goes all of our winds and magic. If only you had some magic. Or, not some magic. If only you had... What's it called? Arcane Conduit, that thing. That would have been grand. Also, if I had noticed that these trolls were standing still doing nothing like 2 minutes ago, that would have been great. But it's fine. Like how they're charging straight into exploding arrows. Good job. We did it. I should have used Itchy Nuisance, probably. It's fine. Look at this guy. Cowering before Grom the Paunch. We also have to do Grom's quest. I just remembered that. Alright. We did it. I don't think I need to chase anything down, really. So I'm just gonna end this battle. Methinks. Our close victory again. But the AI actually thought we were gonna lose this. Now, ooh. Look at all that health. This has happened before, where I thought something was dead, and it's actually at a respectable amount of health. I definitely don't want to lose this. This is our snarling wagon that sunders armor. Okay. Well done, well done. 152 kills on these stone trolls. Not bad. 147 on Grom. Oh yeah. What? There we go. I was like, wait a minute, what? We have a new ingredient. Really? We killed a number of people. Now, oh, Stabba. With this, the Stabba, we could have stopped this army from moving so that Grom could have guaranteed catch up with it, but it's gonna flee. That's fine. Go ahead and Gargantuan Glutton. Because I really like using Grom as a combatant. It's a lot of fun. Da Fishy Tittle Muncher. continuing down Wild Eye. We could have grabbed a Slabby Shikes, given her more HP. But, we didn't. The Curse of the Bad Moon. Now, not only is this a vortex that deals damage, but upon coming in contact, you get the nasty Curse of the Bad Moon. I'm not sure what exactly that was, but they lose 30 armor, lose 24 speed, and lose 24 melee defense. Very good, very good. We're still very healthy. Wonderful. We have located Tic-Tac-Toe. He is... Well, this is the statue. This is the thing we didn't see. Okay. Tic-Tac-Toe has a lot of nicknames. I don't remember what they all are. Something of the heavens. Something, something. But he is one of the lieutenants, I guess, of Mazda Mundi. And oversees them. Oversees, like, the control of the flying units in the army of the Lizard Men. Now... We could fight this. This is really not that frightening. I expected something way worse. Let's see. How many turns... Oh, I forgot. One of the big differences between Warhammer 2 and Three Kingdoms is that Three Kingdoms, the effect of sieges happens way sooner. Like, really fast. Whereas sieges in Warhammer can take forever before you start seeing the effect of their things. You know? So we're upgrading this to tier 3. We're going to go ahead and put some defenses here. The Plain of Tuskers needs some growth, I think. Because growing up Gossabar is going to be very helpful. And we're going to go fight this. Oh, a new commandment. Oh yeah, I just have to reissue this one. That's fine. Now obedience should begin to improve. And conquest next turn. That'll immediately bring us into the green. And Ghazghul next is going to go crush Tic-Tac-Toe. It is a little unfortunate that Grom probably is not going to get whatever the unique bonus is for killing Tic-Tac-Toe. Tic-Tac-Toe is one of the legendary lords, one of the playable characters. I actually do have a Tic-Tac-Toe series on the channel. I've enjoyed playing him a lot. For some reason. Most of the free LC lords I don't like playing because they feel... Obviously they have less unique stuff than like the poster characters of the DLC. It only makes sense. You don't want to spend anywhere near as much dev time on something that's free than you do something that you buy. Or that people buy, but I get that. But still, it makes them feel a little less unique usually. Again, nothing wrong with that. It's just... It makes me not want to play them a whole lot. Anyway. Enough babbling. Looks like Tic-Tac-Toe is ready to receive the green tides. Good, 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 good. We want our enemies to be prepared, so it's not a complete stomp. Oh, I forgot about this. Is this... Yes, they can summon feral cold ones. This is a right, right? One of the rights allow them to spawn these. Summoned units that don't matter, really. Our Gobbos, not as strong in Ghazghul's army as they are in Grom's, but strong enough to get rid of these things. Now, our wall is coming in pretty slow. I'm going to actually have the Ork boys be like the mediary, like in between the two armies, and then we'll have the Gobbos run over here and form the left flank. Oh, I missed a Ork boy. My bad, bro. So we want to be here. There you go. We have some Ork arrow boys. We learned last time that our explosive bonus does not apply to them. No big deal, though. Alright. Oh, we're spawning more stuff. That's fine. Ghazghul doesn't care. He's here to assist. And here we go. Here we go! I don't actually know if the song is copyrighted. From, Armada? Gothic Armada? Is that what it's called? Again, the, like, Warhammer 40k space battle stuff. It looks really cool, and there was a sequel, somewhat recently. I was kind of curious in playing it, but not too curious. I don't know if I'd be any good at it, honestly. So you guys are going to shoot down the cavalry. I don't care about them. You two are going to go rushing in. Now, Tic-Tac-Toe is an aerial unit, as one might expect. And he is very powerful. So don't underestimate him. Gonna try and get in and around with these lads. We are going to pop the wall. Ghazghul is in combat with Tic-Tac-Toe, so it's a good time. The war. These guys need to get around. Go shut down those very annoying archers. They're not archers, they're like blow darters. Ghazghul is absolutely wrecking Tic-Tac-Toe, as one would expect. The powerful Ork Warboss against a puny little skank. The outcome is pretty obvious here. And he's got some Gobbos to help. Gobbos is the best, after all. See if we can get our pump wagons to run through here. Definitely need to come assist. Well, not definitely, but... Army ability has been spawning stuff. Ooh, Tic-Tac-Toe. Come on, guys, cool. Show me what you got. Bring him down. Looks like he got away. Disappointed. But don't worry. Ghazghul will soon have a flying mount of his own. And by soon, I mean in however many levels. It does require level 18, but pretty confident. Ghazghul will get there eventually. There we go. What the heck is this? Oh. Right, those things, the blow darter people, they are very annoying skirmishers. So it's very important you keep an eye on them and keep chasing them down. Cavalry's pretty useful against them. I guess one of the good things about fighting durable races like the... Oh, I just missed it. Good job. Goodbye, Tic-Tac-Toe. You were a great leader in another life. Ah, oh well. Now you're just another trophy for the Warboss Ghazghul. Next over. What are you guys doing? Come on, lads. You gotta shoot. You're not here for any other reason than to shoot. Turn around and grab them. Shoot them down. I'm actually just gonna turn around with these guys. And let the Ork era boys have some fun. We have the exploding arrows. Good. Some more war. For whatever is fighting. Victory is within our grasp. Sure is. And now we fast forward. Because I'm pretty sure the only thing left is this crap that we can't immediately chase down. Boars are so slow, too. There we go. Victory! Another close victory. I feel like it's going to be very challenging for us to find decisive victories in these huge battles with just a bunch of goblins. But, you know, we'll see. We'll probably grab a few Black Orcs, even in Grom's army. They'll be like his personal bodyguard or something. Out of the skies. The skies are brighter and safer today. Now the bewinged purveyor of death from above has been taken down. Campaign map movement range and campaign line of sight. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, this guy's back. What up, bro? This could be potentially dangerous. I think. I'm gonna upgrade this. Wait, if I don't upgrade this, can I? We probably want to build this. I've never been a fan of greenskin artillery. You know, the Doom Diver is freaking hilarious. But I mean, for siege attackers, I've always just preferred trolls. Do we want one? I'm getting the trophy in 5 turns. We only have 2 recipes. raising stuff. Own 6 provinces, we're working on that. And we have the relax the groom. I'm really curious to see if our WAAAAAAAAAAAAH comes with us, like if we teleport to this. So I think we'll do that next time before the WAAAAAAAAAH ends in 5 turns. And of course, Ghazghul can continue his rampage against the Lizard Fings. Up to over 700 weapon strength, and 7 levels away from his wyvern. Boom. So Zager, if you do have a name you would prefer for your wyvern, let me know. Just like lore-wise, you can't actually name the mounts, I don't think. Yeah, just this. But you know, lore-wise, it's always fun to name your pets. So thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Next time, Talaka shall be wiped off the face of the earth. The WAAAAAAAAH shall be brought against the quest, if I can. And then it will go away for a little bit as we continue to rebuild Grom's reputation as the biggest and the bestest warboss there's ever been.